everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is a miserable Monday, pouring with rain. I have my ring light on, I don't have the big light on. I'm not going to lie, you already know this video is probably going to be long, but it's first impressions. Got all the stuff in here. I think I have a full face, hopefully. I'm a little bit congested today, so I've just done my skincare. I'm just going to use some of this primer water. Let's address the elephant in the room. I went and got my eyebrows laminated for the first time ever, and she did them too dark. She also burnt me with the wax. Great news. So that's the joys. So I've done my skincare first. I have got the Pixie Collagen Eye Serum on, and then I have this Emma Hardy Midas Touch Revitalising Cream on, and on the lips we have this Jack Black Lip Balm. All amazing products, and then I've just used my primer water there. So I'm just going to take out all of my products that I'm going to use today, so that we've got everything out in front of us, and then we shall get started. I don't even know if the brow products that I do have will match the colour that I have got going on, but anyhow, so let's do this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyelids with this concealer that I found in Superdrug. I don't know if all Superdrugs do this, but my partner noticed this bargain bin bit at the back of one of our Superdrugs, and they had boxes of different things, and managed to pick up some makeup-y bits for 49 pence. 49 pence. So I was looking for concealers at that point, but this is not my shade, but this is the Balm concealer in the shade medium. Now it's way too dark for me, as you can tell, so I've just been using that as like a colour correct eye base, and it's really good. So I just take this BH Cosmetics brush, which is number 5, and we just take some of that, and I just pop it over and under my eyes, because it seems to work well for that. Yeah, so you should totally check your Superdrugs. If it wasn't for himself noticing it, I would have been, he's like, bargains. He's like the bargain hunter. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of stuff that, you know, it's there for a reason, if you get me. Just going to take my sponge, and I'm just going to, I need to be so careful with that little burn. So nippy. We'll get to the eyebrows. I'm kind of adjusting to them, but she definitely dyed them, tinted them too dark for me. I love the shape, but so yeah, we're just using this as an eye base. I can't believe how dark it is. It's like, oh my god, and the dryness on my eyelids as well is next level. My skin's been so dry recently, I don't know why. Such is life. Right, let me just dull this down one more. Okay, so we've done that, and what I'm going to do is do my eyes first, because I'm not sure if there's going to be fall down from my new palette. I'm so excited to show you this palette, but before I do that, I'm going to put my primer on as well. So this is new to me. It's probably not going to focus. Really need a new setup. This is the Elemis Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer with Kombucha Glow. So I'm going to use it as my primer step. Ooh, it's pearlescent. So let's just add some of that on and see. Oh, it does give a glow. Look at that. Nothing on this side. Ooh, very nice indeed. You need a glow on this dull Monday. I bet it's still clammy AF though. Your girl struggles with the heat. She's not a fan of the summer weather. That is very, very glowy, as the name would suggest. is my lovely little sponge shading. So that's us primed up. Can't get the lid back on. So, I'm excited to see the palette. It's not brand new, it's new to me. It's this lovely green. I've got to look at the packaging. It is absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, you're seeing the ring light. This is the Juvia's Place, the Rebel Army palette. I got it in Superdrug for £10. And if you're not new to my channel, I am the Green Queen. Love it. So we get 2 shimmers and 2 mattes. So we're going to use this today. And I'm going to bring out my trusty old tape. And we're just going to pop that at the sides here. Just because it gives a nice guide and a nice look. I wish I had deep sockets. I know probably people are like, what a weird thing to wish for, but it just gives you that really nice shape to follow. So let's dive on in, shall we? So I'm going to start off with, I was going to say the lightest shade, but to be fair, there isn't like loads of lightest shades, but I don't know which one to start with. Right, I'll just go in. Oh my, it's dark. Okay. And I'm just, whoa, going to pat it on to start off with. Taking it right up to the tape as well. But we're just patting it on. This is a Real Techniques base shadow brush. I got my brows done on Thursday. And when I first came home with them, oh my god, I did not like them at all. I was like, what has she done to me? But I do like the shape. I do definitely like the shape. And it's kind of blending a bit more with my hair because I am a natural redhead. But I think a light brown would have been better. Look at this shadow. It is absolutely blinding. So I'm just sort of tapping and pressing. Don't mind if it is that it's going to have to be a trust the process moment. I don't know why I put an orange top on to wear green shadow, but anyway. There doesn't seem to be that much fall down. There's a little bit, which is why I decided to do my eyes first. Always a good suggestion when you're using colour, and also a good suggestion if it's a new palette to you and you're not sure of how it is going to go. Look at that. So do the same in the other eye. Excuse me, got an itchy lug. So yeah, again, I'm just patting and pressing and taking it right out to the tape as well. I swear this eye's more lifted and this one's more heading in whatever direction it likes, but such a gorgeous colour. And we're going to be green with envy today. Just patting and pressing. And then again, I'm just going to take it into the inner part of the eye here. I have other new blushers, of course, because I'm blush obsessed. And I have a couple of other palettes as well that are new to me. So I was kind of like, which one do I pick? But then I decided to go for this one today at least. I can do other videos on the other products as well. Okay, now this is clearly higher than this side, so we'll try. I really don't know how it's going to go going into this lovely burn of the wax. But if we move it up there, then at least they're at the same level. Now the only problem with this 4 quad is there isn't a shade, a lighter shade to blend it out. So I'm just going to have to get a brush and just lightly blend the edges of it with. This is just a Essence eyeliner brush, which is perfect because that is what we're needing. I mean, you could go into another palette and get another shadow to blend it out. So that you've not got any harsh edges. Lovely. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tiny bit of my P. Louise. I just have the 05, so it's the proper white one. And I'm going to put some of it on the back of my hand because this stuff is so thick. And I'm going to get a teeny tiny little brush. And I am going to try and cut my crease to the best I can because it's not easy to do this with colour. I think I might just do it like that. It might have been easier to use my Vaseline actually. And then I'm just using my finger. As I say, it's not easy with the colour. Or maybe it's just my lovely makeup skills. You know. But let's just take some of this. And you need such a steady hand as well for cut creases. Okay, and then we'll do the same on the other side. Take me to the other side. Bird's happy considering the weather now. And then look up, just so that it's giving that. I always think, to be honest with you, it's as if I'm just making the green eyeshadow into a paste rather than anything else, so I might regret my decisions doing this, but we've started now, so we will continue. I don't know if I'm a fan of P. Louise eye bases, to be honest. I think I would rather just okay. I'm ready to grip. I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used, right? But I'm not going to add any more colour onto it. And I'm just going back and forth, but I'm not adding, I've not dipped it into any more colour. I just feel like we've lost some of it with that. Right, now I'm going to go into the two shades. There's this one and then there's this one. Oh, they're absolutely gorgeous. I've just wiped it on the trousers. So I'm going to take this little brush here and I'm going to go into the lighter of the two. And I'm going to start, oh my god, look at that colour. That is so gorgeous. Green just gives me life, honestly. Like, what is that? Is it not just the most gorgeous shade of green you ever did see? See, I have always never been that fussed about matte colours, particularly when it comes to colourful shadows. I love me a shimmer and a duochrome and all of that jazz. I don't think I'm going to use the darker colour of shimmer today. I think I'll just use this one. And I'm going to pull it right out to the tape. Then I'm going to go back in with my blender brush. And we're just going to soften again the little edges. Look, it's so pretty. As I say, you got to trust the process, because I know it doesn't look absolutely amazing at the moment. This is a Body Shop concealer brush actually, but it is so nice. This is stunning. I'm going to look extra AF today just for being in the house, but who cares? I haven't really worn makeup in the past week actually. In fact, I don't even know if I have, just with my skin and everything. Oh, I have worn makeup, but I haven't in the longest of times. Again, I'm just taking this, and when we take the tape away as well, we'll also be, you know, sorting it out. Again with the blending brush here. It looks a bit mad, so we're going to step away from the eyes a bar now. So let me just put that palette over there. Put the lid on things. Okay. So we're going to take the tape away. Told you this would be a long video. And again, you're going to have to trust the process. But for foundation, my lovely friend Kate got me some samples from the Dior counter because we don't have one here. So this one is the Dior Forever Skin Glow 24-hour Wear Radiant Perfecting Skin Caring Foundation, 24-hour hydration with SPF 35, and she got me in the shade 2.5 Neutral to try. So we're going to try this today. I don't know if it is going to be the right shade for me. She got me the 2.5 Neutral and she got me the 2N and the 3N to try. So we are going to try them out, and I'm just going to use my sponge. Oh, I'm not sure. It might be a little bit too warm actually. I know that sounds like I'm dragging the sponge, but I'm not. Again, you can just use your sponge to clean up anything as we go. Oh, it's gorgeously glowy. It's so difficult sometimes to get your shade, and I don't know if this is my shade because the lighting is so bad in here. I don't know, seems okay. What do you guys think? So that's the 2.5. in the Forever Glow. Oh, I really need to get my hair dyed. Apparently the colour that's in for hair is like a strawberry, just using some hand dye, a strawberry blonde kind of red. And my natural hair colour is red. It's so funny. Right, so that's the foundation. For concealer, new to me, this is the NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer. I believe this is shade Light, though it doesn't tell me anywhere. I got it online as well. So I'll just take a bit of that in the back of my hand. And I'm actually going to use a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush for this. I haven't used a brush for my concealer in ages. And I'm taking it right into this corner here. And we are cleaning up as well any, and then I'll go back in with the bottom end of my sponge. I'm not sure I like the shape of how my eye look is going. And then what I do is see if there's any bits that I'm not keen on. I just run the concealer The only thing is, again, with it being green, I have to remember that it's going to move about. I've done that before and then looked back in the video and I've had green like up my nose. Not a good look at all. So this is the side with the concealer done. It's just so lovely. This one, I'm in the process of it. Obviously, with it being a serum concealer, it's not a thick one. So if it's a thick concealer that you're looking for, it's definitely not for you. But I really like it, especially as we're getting older. And then again, I'm just taking it a bit further down than I would normally, but I'm also using it to kind of clean up anything under there as well. And then I'm going to go back in with the sponge and I'm just going to use the sponge just to tidy anything up. But I really do, I think it's gorgeous concealer. Look how glowy my skin looks. What is that? Oh, lovely. Oh, those eyebrows. Okay, now I think I need to go back to the eyes now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this MUA brush. I love it. Love the shape of it and everything. And I'm going to actually go into the first matte shade that we used, or the only matte shade that we used. And I'm just going to, whoa, like, do this. Don't freak out, people, because again, we're just following a process. I know it looks horrific right now, but the thing I like about this brush is I like the way it sweeps under the eye. I just love it. Ta-da, finished. Jokes. I joke. Don't worry, I'm just joking. Then I'm going to take a clean brush. Make this weird face. What we do? See what I mean? Lovely. All we have to do is a teeny tiny bit again of correcting. So just go back in again with a wee bit of your concealer. Where's my brush? Back into the brush. And I'm just going to correct that bit in there, because we didn't want that bit to be like that. And I'm just using my finger and the heat of my finger just to push it in there. And this side, I wasn't silly enough and I didn't get it as in there. Now, when you put mascara and bring everything else together, it's going to look good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick an eyeliner, and I think I am going, this is my little eyeliner pot. I'm going to go for this Ellie Girl one, which is called Totally Teal, which is totally gorgeous. Just for a contrasting green. And I'm going to add that into the watermelon. Just because I love the contrasting colours. And I feel if I put another green liner in there that matched it, it's just going to get swallowed up by the colours. But I love that. Okay. Now, normally I'd use my mascara last, but I'm just going to put mascara on. So this is the Chanel Le Volume. This is the only newish one that I've got, because I'm not going to go and open a shit ton of mascaras, because it's just a wish. Should I say my concealer first, should I? It's alright, this mascara. I don't know if it's giving me volume. Get in my way here. I don't have the best lashes in the entire world. I'm really loving the MAC Stack mascara, but nothing beats the Maybelline Sky High. I need to get another one of those. That is amazing mascara. It's alright. I don't love it. Okay, right. So while that dries, I'm just going to add a wee bit of powder. So I have this Shein. This is the Shea Glam Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder. So you've got the loose one, which I've used, but I haven't used, sorry, that's the press one. And this is the loose one, which I haven't used, is what I meant to say. But I can't seem to get the little filmy bit off it. Where is the bit? Oh, I can't get the bit off the bottom of it but just now, so I'll just use the pressed one. And we will take a little brush, and I'm just going to put some of that under my eyes. It's such a good powder. And it doesn't leave, well, I don't think it leaves a cast. I am in love with that foundation so much. Okay, so as much as I don't like Revolution, not a fan, wouldn't buy their eyeshadow palettes and all that jazz, I watch Make Me Up Missa, and I love me, I keep using hand sanitizer, but I love me a cream bronzer, and I saw her using the new Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in Light. So I picked it up in Superdrug. Why can't I get it open? This is what it looks like, and we are going to give it a go to do now. I think that might be a good brush. So, oh my gosh. I think it's picking up quite a lot of product, so I'm just going to bounce it onto my hand. Because we don't want to go too ham on it. And I'm just using little circular motions. I'm taking it up into my hairline. Oh, that is really, really nice. And I like to take it over my cheeks because if I was out in the sun, this is where I would get the sun on me. I'm just going to use what's on the back of my hand because it is clearly pigmented, which is great because it means that you don't need loads and you're not going to waste any of that beautiful product. That is gorgeous. Just going to dip my brush once more into it, push it onto the back of your hand if you're wanting to get less product but not too much of it. And then I'll just take a wee bit over the chin and down the neck. This lightens pants. I love it. Such a nice product. Okay, let me just wipe that off my hand a bit. Okay, now for blusher, new blush out by Barry M. These are the Baked Marble blushers, and I have it in Heat Wave Sunray. And this doubles up as like a bronzer and a highlight. It is absolutely gorgeous. So let me just find the brush of dreams for this. I think, you know what, I'm going to use this one. So again, dipping the brush in. There's going to be quite a lot that comes off, so I'm just dabbing it onto my wrist. And I'm going to apply it to my cheeks. Look at that. Can we take a moment? Oh my god, it is gorgeous. I highly recommend these. They are $6.99 in Superdrug. Don't sit on it. Go get them. It's gorgeous. They are so lovely, honest to God. And it's so nice that you almost, like, I don't even think I'm going to use the highlighter today because it is gorgina. And that's not a word I say, that's a word that I just do not say. It is absolutely stunning. I mean, look at the glow on my nose. It's a win. Love it. Now, I was going to, because it's new to me, use the Illamasqua liquid highlighter and OMG, but I'm not going to because I just think that's enough. Now, eyebrows. Great. Can you see my spilly? I told you this is going to be long. And I am just going to, oh that's sore, brush them up. This one's still unruly though, this one I think. And we're going to try my Goof-Proof brow pencil in number 2 and see how I get on filling some of it in. I don't know if it'll work or not. The girl said that I'm a bit sparse here, so I'll try adding a few in there and what have you. Get away. And I would say I'm a bit sparse there actually. As I say, I love the shape and everything. And the girls on my beauty group on Facebook, you know, they were just like, it's because I'm not used to it and stuff. And it also looks a bit stronger when you don't have makeup on. But anyway, okay, so there's that. And then I think all left to do is to set, and then I'll do the lips. So I'm going to use my beloved and the best All Nighter by Urban Decay. Let that do its thing. And then Boots are doing this thing where I think it's if you spend £20 or something, don't quote me on that, but I bought like 3, maybe 4 concealers, can't remember, And then they give you this voucher thing where you go on, put the code in, and you can win a prize. So basically, I won a prize and I got some sleek stuff that came in the post the other day. So there's a lip liner and a lip gloss, so I'll use these. So the lip liner is called Dragon Fruit. Now, I do think that possibly this is going to be too dark to go with this look, but I'll give it a go for the sake of it being. I'll give it a go for the sake of it being a first impression. It's like a raspberry kind of plummy shade, but it looks more pink on camera. And then we have got the Lip Shot Gloss Impact in the shade Plot Twist. As I say, I don't think the lip colour necessarily goes, but I mean, maybe it does. It's the newest that I've got to do first impressions. Ta-da! And that is everything. What do you think? Love it. Such a gorgeous palette. Love, love, love the products. So guys, I'm sorry it's a long one, but you know, I don't know how to edit it without mucking it up. I try to edit it, slim it down, and then it ends up cutting out the bits that I need. So I'm like, grr. I'm just not tech savvy, okay? But if you enjoyed this video and you did stick around to the end, please leave me a green heart emoji. Please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell to be notified of when I next upload, and I'll see you next time. Have a great Monday. Bye.